had pizza in his pocket, he had ketchup on his shirt, and he bought an ice cream sundae so he wouldn't miss dessert.
So, Assalamu alaikum. I'm very happy to be talking to you. Now we in different cities. I'm in Cape Town, you in Joburg. But Alhamdulillah, we video chat a lot. So today we're talking about something very exciting, the launch of Pizza in My Pocket official animated video for a song we did over 15 years ago. And you were very much a part of that, along with Nadira Ali and a whole group of other children. You were only 12 at the time. But let's come back to Pizza in My Pocket. So we're releasing a video after many years, and you, of course, heavily involved with Bhikha Studios. You're heavily involved with a lot of our filming. You were a filmmaker yourself. Are you excited when you saw the video and you heard your sweet little voice when you were only 12 and now your voice is completely changed? What was your reaction when you saw the video?
Well, when I saw the video itself, look, it's a very great video. The animator that was behind being part of the creative process of something like that, the amount of work and effort that was put into the video, it's mind-blowing to see what content can be created by with you using a platform such as animation. So I mean, the animation, the colors, the animation technique and stuff behind it is really remarkable. And in terms of my voice itself, I mean, yeah, like to think that I had a voice like that back then, it's just mind-boggling. I can't even comprehend like how high my voice was. Like if I try to go as high as I can now, it still doesn't sound like that cute little boy.
And of course, in Pizza in My Pocket, Nadira and yourself alternated verses. So there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of pasting and cutting and things like that. Do you remember much about recording that song?
Yeah, I guess from what I do remember is that we actually recorded the song as a full, in terms of I would sing the full song and then bits and pieces would be chopped up from Nadira's part and from my part. And then obviously compiled to be one song. But the process itself, there was like when I often think about like how we produced songs back then, everything was like kind of a blur, because I remember just certain portions of being like in the underground studio in SABC and recording some stuff there with Uncle Jeremy and stuff like that. So it's just been like a roller coaster, and to think that it happened, and it's just a phenomenal experience that I gained.
And that's what I'm looking forward to, like, revisiting this song, this video, which has been a part of many people, maybe your age, and now they're parents themselves. But now this song can be, enjoyed and, like sung along, and hopefully the message will get through as well for a whole new generation of listeners, a whole new generation.
No, 100%. Yeah.
And that's what I'm looking forward to. But and in terms of like the actual message of the song and remembering all the food and all the places of the song, I mean, do you remember much of having to just to understand when to sing what in the lyrics and things like that?
Yeah, look, I mean, like I actually don't think we've ever performed Pizza in My Pocket.
Well, I've performed it now.
I don't think we have, eh? No, but I'm saying like we've never performed it. Yeah, because I think it was, I mean, like being in studio and stuff like that, there was always a lyric stand nearby. So we had to make sure, okay, this is what, the right lyrics were. But besides that, like looking back at it now, it's actually a very complicated song.
Yes.
In terms of like to remember where everything comes from and what verse comes next.
And also the other thing is just the tempo
difficult
changes. There's so many tempo changes in the song.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was also tricky.
There's a lot of tempo changes.
And then you and Nadira went on to write songs like yourself. You wrote a remix of A Child's Prayer. Do you remember rapping on that?
No, I do remember that. I remember we actually wrote it downstairs at the BTAB office, just underneath the studio, and then we were just messing around trying to write some lyrics and stuff like that, and then we finally came up with something, and then from there we just showed it to you, and you were like, okay, cool, let's try and see what we can do. And then we just started recording it, and yeah, I guess that was probably the first or one of the first raps that I actually wrote, in terms of my own thought process behind it and everything. So it was a very tricky process, especially from like 15, 16, maybe 13, 14-year-old. But yeah, look, the song itself, everyone kind of remembers it still. And it's just great to think that it's so many years ago, but people are still, reminiscent of it.
And so I'm gonna send you some pictures to your phone. I want you to react. These are pictures from the shoot itself that we had that 15 years ago, and in studio with the crew at the time. I don't know if you can remember.
Yeah.
Much. I'll also send you a photo of you and I standing together for the picture that we did for what you call it. Yeah, let me send this to you for now.
Oh my God, this one, yeah.
Yeah, so
oh my God, I was so young.
That one there, I mean, you were 12 years old.
Oh my God.
I actually dedicated the whole album to the journey of a child, because I remember you were obsessed with like becoming a big boy, becoming a man. And that's when I wrote Slowly Slow, because I wanted to tell you that this is kind of like the best years of your life, and just enjoy it. Don't want to rush to become an adult, just everything will come slowly, and there's certain decisions you make and there's certain things you do that you can't undo once you do it. So I wanted to, and that whole song, I remember even when I was recording it, I was like, like almost crying in the booth, because I was thinking about, my son becoming a teenager and becoming a man, a young man. So it was a very emotional time for both of us. But yeah, so that photo really epitomizes like me as a young father and you as a young boy.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I actually remember this jacket that I was wearing. It's this, I think it was a Nike, like just a normal hoodie. And I actually used this same jacket when I performed Drug Free for the first time at the Royal Albert Hall. I remember it was the exact same jacket. People were crazy.
There's another photo that I came across, which I wanted to send to you. It's a photo of you and I on stage, and this is one of my favorite photos, because I mean I think you might have it, but I'll send it to you again.
Even this picture with this picture of me, this was probably like this one here. This was probably the perfect dad haircut that any father would want their son to have. Nice short hair, neat sides, a pink shirt. Wow.
Schools were strict at the time, so
yeah. I know that you always telling me to cut my hair nice and short, and I guess this is probably what you want.
Now, guess what? Like that's the I'm still harping on you on that, 15 years later.
Yeah, exactly.
But this picture of you and I performing, I remember this moment clearly, because it was at the Royal Albert Hall.
It was the Al Khalik moment.
And you started singing Al Khalik with me, but you swapped the verses.
Yeah, so I sang the second verse first. And then I just remember on stage, it was like I was singing and I was so happy and I got it. And then as soon as I kind of realized I messed up, I was like, and then I looked at you and I just remember you looked at me, you were holding your mic and you were just like, just keep going. You just did this, like this. And I was like, okay. And I just carried on going. And yeah, nobody knew. And I guess only me and you knew at the time, with people that know.
And I guess also like I saw the panic in your eyes when you started the song, but Alhamdulillah, I really enjoyed it. And the rest of the crew, I mean, of course, Naeem was there.
Yeah. The other pictures were, it just seems like a lifetime ago. I mean, even Naeem is there, Kamil is there, Nadira's there, Nabila's there as well, Alia's there as well. So it's like wonderful memories at a wonderful house that we all also used to be at. And just the whole process and how much sentimental value is attached to everything that we've done. And that's given, a lot of us young parents also content to share with our children. So, and obviously it's content that will never die. It will constantly be going through generations and generations.
Inshallah.
So it's really something amazing that
that's wonderful.
you've done.
I've spoken to Nadira, and Nadira's undertaken the challenge. So we launching Pizza in
Challenge.
My Pocket. And I urge you
Yeah.
to do the Pizza in My Pocket challenge by doing your very own homemade pizza. And also while you're doing
Okay.
it, inshallah, you can.
Does it have to be homemade? I can't just buy and just show it as
No,
mine,
it has
as
to
my
be
own.
completely homemade, authentic, and a
Okay,
recipe of your
okay.
choice, as simple or as complex as you want it. And then also pledge something towards a charitable cause, especially specifically focused on feeding either adults or children, people who are in need. At the moment with COVID, there are many
Yeah,
people who have fallen on tough times, people who are
yeah,
really suffering, even in our country. So try to do your bit and do the Pizza in My Pocket challenge, not only to, of course, showcase your cooking skills, but also to make a difference in somebody else's life. And that's what we're hoping to encourage other people to take the challenge on by
yeah,
feeding someone, which is such a great thing to do and comes with so much blessings for yourself. So inshallah, do you undertake the challenge?
yeah,
Inshallah.
100%. I do. I think it will be very fun to see me cooking, since your poiki came out very nice as I as I was filming and editing it. It tasted good as well. So yeah, no, I would love to do the challenge, and obviously it's for a very important cause. Obviously feeding someone else, people that are less fortunate than us. So no, 100%, I would really like to do the challenge, and inshallah I will challenge other people as well, and then we can see from there how the Pizza in My Pocket challenge goes.
Awesome. No, Jazakallah khair, Rash. And I think for everyone watching,
Thanks, Dad.
I hope you guys enjoy the Pizza in My Pocket animated video 15 years later with the original voices
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Rashid, Bhikha and Nadira Ali when they were only 12 years old. And it's gonna be launching soon, or it has already been launched, inshallah, and check it out. And then of course watch and encourage people to take on the Pizza in My Pocket challenge. Make your own homemade pizza, but also feed a person in need, inshallah, wherever you are in the world. From me, Zain Bhikha and Rashid, Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Don't be like the boy who ate and ate and ate.